Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video we're going to be talking to you about and showing you a beautiful watch from the Rolex Datejust collection. Now you can find out more about this by visiting our website at edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk, and there you'll see some photographs, technical specification and pricing. But if you're thinking about perhaps a part exchange, maybe financing the watch, then why not give me a call directly and I'll be delighted to help you. So today's watch is the Rolex Datejust 41. This particular one finished with a beautiful rich dark blue index dial, white gold fluted bezel and an Oyster bracelet. Now we're shooting this video in February 2021. This is an unworn watch from 2020, very late 2020 I should add. And we've also, at the time of shooting this watch in February here, we've also got this watch with a Jubilee bracelet on it as well. So a choice of two, and I'm actually going to bring you that watch to show you as well. Now, for those of you that don't know the specifics of the Datejust, of course the Datejust has been around since the 1930s and a really popular model within Rolex's range. However, in 2017, having made a foray into the larger 41mm case size with the Datejust 2, they introduced the Datejust 41. Now, kept the size, but the case was slimmer. They also popped a new movement in it. This put in the 3235 movement in it. And with that, same level of accuracy, plus or minus 2 seconds per day, more resistance to shock and magnetism. But most importantly and most useful is the fact it's got a 70-hour power reserve. So that's really great length of power reserve for an automatic watch. It is of course a chronometer and it's waterproof down to 100 meters. So you can kind of see why customers are considering this watch as an alternative to sports watch now, and it's really good value for money. Now I do apologize, this watch is over a list, but we had to pay really good money to get them. They're very hard to get. You don't see the blue ones in the shop windows, but anyhow, we've got this one to show you. So let's go and take it out of the box and we're going to have a slightly closer look at it. So there we are. Now we're going to do some macros on this watch as well, so we'll get to show you some of the colors. But right away, the color of that dial, it is absolutely beautiful. I'll just try and angle at this slightly so we can pick up the light on it. Rich dark blue dial with the index markers there with chromolite coating on them to ensure it's really easy to read at nighttime. Silver second hand coming around there, and then you've got the date window there with the 2.5 times magnification. However, you'd know this watch from a distance by its fluted bezel. Very classic look to the Rolex Datejust there, solid white gold. Looking on the side of the case here, this is made from 904L grade stainless steel, and the Rolex actually do this in-house, so it's a really strong stainless steel. It's going to last you a lifetime, and something to consider because you can be able to pass this down to the next generation as long as it's well looked after and regularly serviced. Talking of servicing now, Rolex are doing service intervals of 10 years as well now, so that's pretty good. It'd be great if you can have a car that you had to service that infrequently. On this side of the case here, then we have, you can see that the Rolex crown there, and this actually locks into the side of the case. So that's what ensures that the watch is waterproof to 100 meters for you. Moving on to the bracelet here, then you can see this has the Oyster bracelet. Satinized edges, polished center links, really sporty but very attractive. And then we come to the clasp here and we just gently pull the clasp there, and this reveals the solid deployment clasp there. You can actually just see on the back as well, it's still got its original green Rolex sticker in place. So I think it's a really lovely looking watch. Let me go and get the other one here just to show you it by comparison. There we go. Hopefully the camera will pick that up there. So you can just see very similar. And if we move the bracelet around slightly, you've got that Jubilee bracelet on it. So just a little bit more expensive, but not by much. But you know, whatever your choice, whatever you think would suit you best. So I'm now going to let you have a look at it on the wrist. Now my wrist size is about 8 inches, so it's quite a large wrist. So this is absolutely perfect for me. There we go, just look at that. I often refer to this a bit like a cut price Sky Dweller in a way. I mean, the Sky Dweller is an absolutely gorgeous watch and we're very lucky we've had a few of these watches in, but you know, if you're not needing that functionality, if you're not traveling the world, you don't need that dual time zone, then this looks in fact very similar to it. It really does for a lot less money. hold it up to camera there as well, so you can just get an appreciation of just how thin that is. So just perfect, you know, if you're wearing a suit, fits underneath your shirt cuffs. But I think with the look of this watch, as I say, with the sporty bracelet and the fluted bezel there, then I think this is something that, you know, it's just as good to wear with jeans and a t-shirt. We'd probably expect majority of these watches to go to a male customer, but we do have some ladies that, you know, with fashion now wanting bigger watches, that like their Datejust too. So there we are. That is our Datejust 41, one of two we have just now in blue. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today's video. We've got loads more watches coming along, so if you love your watches, come and take a look. We haven't just got Rolex, we've got multiple brands as well, but each of our watches, without fail, have all the original books and papers. They're all presented in absolutely pristine condition as well. So if you'd like to see more videos, then all you have to do is just click there. That'll subscribe you to our YouTube channel. If you're on social media with Facebook and Instagram, why not go and check us out there, as we often put our watches up. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.